Hi everyone, this is APEC 101 and I'm your host, Erica Yuan. Today we have Margaret Thatcher all the way from Great Britain. Let's give her a warm round of applause. Welcome, Margaret. So good to have you here.
Yes, and I'm glad to be here, darling.
Let's jump right into this. So you were born on the 13th of October of 1925?
Yes, that's right, and I was raised mostly by my Methodist father.
It seems like he instilled many Victorian values in you, along with his own political beliefs.
Yes, quite right, that's true. He was very active in local politics.
Oh. So, originally at Oxford University you studied chemistry. Were you involved in any extracurriculars there?
Oh, yes, of course I was. I was president of the Oxford Conservative Association. I also studied law in my free time.
Wow. So soon after you married Dennis Thatcher and had 2 kids with him. How was he as a husband?
Oh, he was great, darling. Very supportive of my political career.
That's wonderful.
It is.
The fact that you advocated party reform and the Conservative Party first got you involved in politics. Why was that?
Well, I didn't quite like the social elite of my party. They were born into wealth, while I had to work my way up the social ladder. But that didn't stop me from running for public office only 2 years after my graduation.
Yes, you were the youngest woman candidate for a Dartford parliamentary seat. That gained you a lot of respect from your political peers.
Yes. Even though I knew I had no chance against the Liberal Labour Party, I still enjoyed campaigning, even though I lost both times.
So finally in 1957, you were appointed Secretary of Pension and National Insurance. How did that go for you?
Well, during that time, the Labour Party was in power, so I became a member of the Shadow Cabinet. This was a group of elite leaders who would have been in the cabinet if not for the fact that our party wasn't in power.
Very interesting. But you switched positions in 1970 when you became Minister of Education. Now, during that time, a lot of people weren't happy with you. You abolished free milk in schools.
Well, yes, but they even gave me a terrible nickname, Maggie Thatcher Milk Snatcher. But that wasn't the only problem during that time. I was frustrated with Prime Minister Heath because he wouldn't listen to my ideas. But never mind that.
But in 1975, you got your revenge and beat Heath for the position of the Conservative Party leader.
Yes, I was quite proud of myself. And mind you, I was the first woman opposition leader in the House of Commons.
That's impressive.
Yes.
So, due to turmoil in England under the Labour Party, the Conservatives were put into power.
Yes, and unfortunately, England was in a bad economical state at that time. Therefore, I developed the economic policy known as monetarism. It stripped away government regulations.
Didn't that lead to unemployment and inflation doubling?
Yes, however, I quickly raised the taxes and changed government spending. So, the employment rate rose and inflation was cut.
Interesting. So, how did you lay the path for an active British foreign policy?
Well, it all started in 1492 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I'm quite the jokester. Just kidding. It all started in 1982 when the Falkland Islands were invaded by Argentina. Faster than a speeding bullet, I sent troops there and regained the territory.
Smart decision. That caused your popularity to soar. Thanks to your success in the Falklands, you were able to gain support and be elected minister for a second term.
Yes, indeed. However, soon after, the miners' movement went on a strike against the government. It was a whole year. It was violent, but it was put to rest.
Whoa, I also heard that you were almost killed once. What caused that?
Well, I did not meet the demands of the Irish Public Army, so they tried to assassinate me by bombing a hotel I was staying at.
That's terrible. That must have been very scary.
I was horrified. However, this was crucial because it showed that my reforms would endure. I wanted peace, so I negotiated an agreement for national security between England and Ireland.
Lovely. You are anti-communism, yes?
Oh yes, definitely. During that time, I forged a close relationship with the US President Ronald Reagan. He and I both portrayed the USSR as evil. And they are.
Some believe that your strong approach to communism is what kept the Cold War going.
Well, the Soviets didn't dub me the Iron Lady for nothing. But actually, it was because of my strong anti-communism speeches. I also supported Ronald Reagan in his defense acts. For example, I let American troops use British bases while they attacked Libya.
One more thing. During your third term, you instituted a poll tax?
Oh, here we go with this thing again. Well, it was very, 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 very unpopular. So unpopular that it kind of caused street riots.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
In 1992, the economy was declining and unemployment was high. Did you really think you could win a fourth election?
Well, a new, more pro-European member of the party named Michael Heseltine challenged me for the position of leader of the party.
Didn't you win more votes than him?
Yes, but I was 4 votes short away from victory, and, well, my party pressured me into resigning.
So you left your parliament seat in 1992 and got a place in the House of Lords?
Exactly. I also spoke around the world publicly, but I had strokes which caused me to retire.
Wow, your story is so inspiring. Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, it's no problem, dearie. And thank you and everybody on APEC 101 for having me here today. See ya!